Hey guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. Oh boy, this is it. This is it. This is about as close as it's gonna get. A lot of things, of course, happening for Star Wars today. Star Wars is the big topic for today, and man, it's interesting. It is very, very interesting how these things come about. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. It wasn't really that long ago where you put Star Wars in front of anything. I mean, anything, and you would not even have to guess whether or not it would hit all of its goals, all of its tiers, all of its whether it was going to sell out, whether it was too much money for what it was worth. That wasn't even a question. That wasn't even a question at one point in the fandom. It was moreover how much, how big, and where am I going to put this thing? That's usually the association you get with Star Wars. The other thing you associate with Star Wars is how many of these can I buy and make an army? You know what I mean? Those are the types of things you associate with Star Wars. But now it is very interesting the landscape that we're treading right now. I mean, the Ghost was amazing. The Ghost pretty much hit all of its tiers very, very quickly. And but it's interesting too because that sort of came down to the wire as well. It wasn't really a full slam dunk either. Well, it kind of was, but there were some questions surrounding the Ghost as well. But the Rancor, that was a problem. The Reva's lightsaber, that was a problem. It's been a very interesting up and down for Star Wars in a lot of ways. There's been a lot of peaks, a lot of rivers. But this is one where you would think, in so many ways, would have been a slam dunk. It should have been one of those ones where everyone didn't question it. I mean, A New Hope, it hits all the notes. A New Hope, right? One of the key places where pretty much all of the characters coalesce in the first movie, except for maybe two or three, to start their journey, right? Han Solo, Chewbacca, Obi-Wan Kenobi, even the two droids and Luke Skywalker, they all came into this one place, right? It was one of these places where the universe kind of like came together so that they could actually have this journey, right? To go save a princess in distress and thwart the evil machinations of the empire. But it's not that simple. Nothing is ever that simple, and there's a lot to dissect here, and I want to start to piece this together and find out what everyone's thinking. And in order to help me do that, I want to bring in a couple of friends into this discussion. First of all, I spent a lot of time with him at Joe Fest. We were running into each other. We were filming each other. It was camera on camera action. It was literally OnlyFans in the Joe Fest setting. It was crazy. And of course, he involved his family for some reason. I don't understand why. No, I'm just kidding. Guys, please help me welcome my very good friend, of course, my brother from another Filipino mother, who's here to help me out tonight. JB's Toy Trunk, everybody. JB,
Hey, what's up,
going
everyone?
on?
Can you hear me? Good. Can you hear me
Yeah,
okay?
you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. How's it going?
Yeah,
It's a long time no see, JB. Oh my gosh,
yeah.
it's been. Well, I keep watching your videos, so it's for me, it's like almost yesterday, right? So
It's the same too. Like you premiered another video today, which was another great one.
I did.
And again,
I
you
did.
you were bringing in a lot of the people that watch us, a lot of people that we watch, and how we all kind of felt that. I think within the first hour, Jay, you said you got a good feeling, and he said it. He's like, I've been to a lot of cons, and I just got a good feeling. And you were right because I had that same feeling going in. So it was a really great time. And I like how it's after dark when you said the only what'd you say, the only fans with the cameras and stuff like that. It's after dark, so you could say things like,
I can say things
and
like that without
you
too
could
much
say things
reason.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it
Um,
was a great time. And the 2 weeks, I guess it's been what, 2 weeks now. It's still fresh, which is it's a good feeling. So thanks for having me on. It was definitely great to see you at Joe Fest, and I guess we're here to talk a little bit about some cantina action. So I don't
Absolutely.
know.
I need a tea, so I'm gonna go grab that. Why don't you give us your take on the cantina? I sort of gave a preamble at the beginning, but why don't you
Yeah.
give us a little bit of your own idea as to this cantina, what it means to you, and of course where we are at this point. Like, do you think we're going to make it? Do you think we're not going to make it? What's your overall overview of the whole situation?
Well, my hot take is really not a hot take at all. It's the fan take. Just like the Ghost and just like the other Haslabs that have been pushed out there by Hasbro, I'm immediately wanting to jump in. And like how you said, that scene, the iconic scenes where Obi-Wan and Luke, they go into the cantina, and then of course you see the clientele of the cantina. I remember seeing this in the movie theaters when it first came out, whether it was that opening weekend or within that year. I remember watching A New Hope in the theaters. So it brings back a lot of memories. And then, of course, I'm like, okay, I don't have a lot of vintage collection or even a lot of retro Kenner collection to maybe fit into that scale. But I was like, I'm getting it. I want it. And it's huge. And it's something that I could just put a big display of all my Star Wars vintage collection and just put them all in there for that cantina, because that's how I collect. I just collect a little bit of a mishmash of everything. And if you guys follow me, you guys know that I got a 6-inch scale cantina right here with everybody just partying. That's the way I've collected as a kid. That's what I collect now. At $399 or $499, whether it's the regular package or deluxe package, I really wanted it. But we are about 40 something minutes away. Still have yet to push the button. And the big reason is I've stepped away a little bit from the vintage collection. I don't know if I'm ever going to go back to it. It's not like I hate it or anything. I just so into so many other lines, and I love Star Wars, and Black Series has taken up a lot of my collection lately, but at the same time, I've pushed pause on Star Wars. So I'm really on the fence with this. The wife's downstairs right now. She's like, hey, we got 45 minutes left. And I was like, I know. But when you look at putting, let's say, $499 toward something else or another line, or even the new displays that I have coming up for some of the figures that I've been collecting over these past couple years, I think the $499 could go probably a little bit suited somewhere else. So kind of curious to see how many of you guys watching right now in the chat are actually going to pick it up, have picked it up, backed it, or not backed it. It's one of those things, as I really wanted. I think if they would have had the tiers differently, I mean, I think the Greedo should have came with the package, either a 2-pack of Greedo and Han, at their own booth, their own little setup. That I think that would have been kind of nice too. But I think, again, the tiers, even though we shouldn't be buying it for the tiers, I think the tiers didn't really help it push to that 17K, which they pushed out there. And the shorter deadline. I think, Jay, you guys were talking about it the other night, from a 30-day window or a 45-day window to a 30-day window. And I'm guessing SDCC, G.I. Joe classified, rumors of a Haslab coming out, potentially Rattler. So they're not trying to put all theirs in one basket like they did with the Rancor, previous years. So it's really interesting to see.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. A lot of different takes on this for sure. We're gonna get to the chat in a second, but I do want to bring in another good friend of the channel who is deeply rooted in Star Wars fandom, and of course, he is all in on this and has a lot writing on this. Guys, please help me welcome to the channel Usual Mike. Mike,
hello everyone. I'm here again.
Good to see you, Mike. Long time
Thank you for having me back. Oh, it's been like a week.
Like less than 48 hours now. It's
probably something like that. Yes, I have
Mike,
back the deluxe model of this figure. I'm invested in that because I thought, do I want the half? And then later on I go, I want the other half. So I might as well go all in, get the deluxe, and the more figures they give us along the way, like JB was saying, the tiers, that Greedo, I know. I wanted a blue Snaggletooth. I wanted a blue Snaggletooth, which was reminiscent of what they did in the old days where they put blue Snaggletooth in the playset, which you can't really call it a playset, but it was never sold in this country, so it's very hard to get a blue Snag. So I would have liked a nice updated version. But that was one reason. I've wanted this for a long time because I like playsets more than vehicles. I know people love their vehicles, their ships, I want this, I want that. but playsets for me is to go, and I'm very happy that they're doing this. Was it done perfectly? No. Is it expensive? Yes, but it's here. It's a playset they'll probably never do again. So I'm happy that this is going to be a real thing. It's what is it now? I'm going to have a look at the number. 13,649 backers as we speak, nearly to the second tier, which I'm the Nabran leads. Yeah,
he's a good figure. Yeah, I like him.
So
four arms and 4 eyes.
13,667 backers.
Refreshed it. Yeah, better.
40 minutes left to go. We are just shy, but less than 400 away from reaching Neum Leeds. Is that what it was? I can't even remember this guy's name. Yeah. 4 arms, 4 eyes, as Mike just said. How do you say it again?
Nabran
Leeds. Yeah, very. As you can tell, I'm not very good with the language, with the lingo. I'm not really good. I'm not really too great with that. But they look great. They look amazing. Look at all those arms. Oh my gosh.
The last time we had an action figure like that was a 5 POA figure of Rio Durant. It was the last time they had to give us a figure with multiple arms like that. So to get a vintage collection, it's a good. It's something different. It's something we don't often see, because a lot of, as you know, retooling and usage is the same. Very rarely do you have figures with 4 arms.
So Mike,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we love you, we love your channel, and we know your Star Wars, G.I. Joe, and of course Indiana Jones. And with you getting this Haslab, if G.I. Joe classified in the next couple weeks or whenever SDCC and they drop another G.I. Joe classified Haslab, I mean, is it just depending on what it is, or just going back to what you said, you like vehicles, but you're more into play sets? Yeah. What are your feelings on that?
I've got a feeling with all the talk on it, it's going to be a Rattler. Will I get it? I'd never had a Rattler as a kid. And it's like, as a kid, I only had action figures of play sets. The only play set I ever had was Castle Grayskull, and I'm not even a MOTU fan. It's an ironic thing, but the figures for me was everything. If I see it and I love it, I'll probably back it. If I don't need it and it looks too big or something, I'll just be like, no, I'll wait till the next one. The Vamp I own, I love that. The His Tank, I love that. The good sort of size. This thing with a wingspan that's probably going to be 30 inches wide. You know, it's
and that goes back into, you know, when it first came out, I'm hitting a button, but I had to, you know, when you send an email, you read it twice before you type things. So I didn't hit yet, and it was because I just forecasted a lot of stuff that I already am forecasting for. Again, potential Rattler. And then, of course, with Ramen Boy, you know, we saw him at Joe Fest, those 2 panel vans. And then, of course, my granddaughter's like, Papa, bridge layer. She's 5 years old, and she's calling out the bridge layer. So she's already telling me that we're getting these huge vehicles. And I'm thinking in the back of my mind at Joe Fest, I'm like, I could drop some money, keep spending, and just slowly watch the Haslab get out of my graphs. And, you know, we're under 40 minutes now, and I still could do it. And I'm waiting for the wife who's watching downstairs to say, just go do it. I don't know. We'll see. Because Jay has this effect. Jay, you have the effect. I have the Mondo Beast Man and a couple of Mondo He-Man figures. I mean, you have an effect, man.
I keep getting played for everything. I love it. Thank you for that, JB. Yeah, I love being the scapegoat. It's awesome. I am not.
That's what a brother's for. That's what brothers are for.
I am not in on this. As with many people, I have to be very picky about the larger projects that I have to that I want. This is a legendary item. It really is. There are so many people who have been trying to build this thing from other pieces. Doyle, he's been trying to build this thing for years. But the reality is, this is probably not going to come around again for a long time.
That's what I was thinking. It'll be a while before they do anything like this again.
Yes, but rest assured they will do it again. This is just the way all toy companies are. I have no qualms about that. I'm fully expecting that Unicron is going to come back in some sort of form. I'm fully expecting that the Katana will eventually be offered as an anniversary edition one day. I'm fully expecting that Serpentor and all these other guys, and talking Haslabs. We're already seeing that the Haslab Ghostbuster Proton Pack, it's about to, it's going to get reissued pretty soon. I mean, like as the original 8.6 version or whatever it was, right? 8.3 version. It's going to happen, right? Do I fault Hasbro for doing that? No, I don't. If you really care about these items as toys, as collectibles, then it wouldn't really matter to you if they get reissued again and again and again. That doesn't matter. It's all about the love of toys. If you're looking at it for value, this is the version 1, the first issue. So you know what? There's still going to be value there. There's still going to be intrinsic value. So you don't have to worry about those types of things. So,
and as people say, it's the cheapest you'll ever get it right now.
Correct. Until they do a reissue. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Until they actually do. But that reissue is going to have different colors. It's going to come with different characters. You know, the backing cards are going to have different people on it. You know what I mean? It's going to be all over the place, right? Or it's going to be the Mos Eisley Cantina from Rogue One. You know what I mean? Or something where it appears in another episode somewhere, right? I mean, we're already seeing that with Boba Fett's ship, the Slave One. It's now called Boba Fett's ship. It's no longer called a Slave One, right? So there's a lot of things, a lot of ways that you can accrue value if you really want to go that route. But I think this is just a showpiece. I think this is beautiful. I think it's incredible, and I applaud anyone who's picking this up because this thing is going to be the centerpiece of your. Did you just do it, JB? Did you just do it?
You convinced me the whole time. The whole time you just convinced me.
Well, there we go. Congratulations, JB. There you go.
Did that just happen? Is that what? Hey, Jay, is that what we said when we were stuck in the elevator? Is that what we call content?
The cheapest you'll ever get it. So you wait till afterwards, and people will be selling them for thousands.
I just got a text. Did it go up one?
Yeah,
JB helped out.
On my screen, it went up
13738.
Yeah, it went up.
738.
Yep,
dude, I'm getting blown up right now by my buddy Archer from Nerd Affiliated because I told him no this morning, and he's just blowing my text up right now.
Do it now, do it.
But as I was talking, Marsha, I went off, and she's just like she's looking at me, and you know the stare.
Yeah, I know the stare. Of course, I know the stare. Everybody knows the stare. It wouldn't be the case if it wasn't a stare.
Mike.
We're going to say hi to everybody in the chat, but I did want to say really quickly, because JB's thinking about it anyway. Mike, this isn't a question of money for you, but between the $3.99 and the $4.99, are these the right price? I think that is going to be an overlying question for everybody. For me, I'm not in on this game. But I think because of the scale, because of everything that it comes with, freaking 6,000 cups, I think, something like that. You're gonna lose every single one of them in the first time you open them up. Mike and I already went over this. But seriously,
it's literally 100 cups. There's 100 cups.
I know, literally.
Not counting the ones that are in the packet with the characters that are packed on the bubble.
So it's going to be 104 cups. So 5 cups.
Yes.
But truthfully, everything, all things being equal, is this good value? Either of the packages, and what are your opinions? I personally think, my personal self, that as it is, I think it's okay. It's like the $3.99 version for me would be where I go in on it if I was on this game. I don't think I'd go in for the $4.99 version. But JB, is this a decent price? What are your thoughts?
I think it's maybe $150 more than what most people like. If it was again $150 less, I think we would have seen it hit 17 and maybe even 20. I mean, because that's a significant number when you're looking at, when you're buying houses or buying cars, you get that limit. So it's like, is it under 3? Is it under 2? Is it under 1? And this is under 5 if you get the deluxe $4.99. So it is up there in price. But then again, when you start looking at all the other things coming out, it's like these. I'm not agreeing with the prices as far as the price hikes, but they are what they are. Marvel Legends are $24.99 and $28.99. Same thing for Black Series. Vintage Collection, $16.89 on the pegs. I think I saw yesterday at Walmart, when just maybe 3 years ago they were at 12 or 13. So I don't like the price that I pay it. Obviously, I just did. But if they would have cut it down, I think 100, 150, they would have obviously done a lot better. So, Mike, what do you think, man?
I think the HasLab pricing deluxe wise should be $350. But I think what they've done is counted in the vintage collection cards. They're going to go, they're going to get them all, and they've counted that pricing into it, which is like what $16.99 times by 5-6 figures. They've already counted them in without them being covered. We haven't even got two of them so far. It's still counting, but that's where it's like a little bit like, they've just gone ahead and made a price for it before they've done anything to make people go, there's value for money. It's a little bit greedy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
With that in mind, with that in mind, I know that Mike, you're usually an inbox collector, and we touched on this the other night. There's no special box. Apparently, there will not be a special box for the deluxe version. It's only going to be the standard version plus an addition, right?
An addition of a cardboard box.
Now, do you think they would do one of those things where they would just do black and white print on the additional box? Maybe give it that Star Wars treatment with like the Star Wars
like
logo.
that. Yeah, that line art would be brilliant if they did something like that. It'd make it like, this is really special. I've got something that's really nice. But they're just assuming that people are just going to rip it out of the box, set it all up, and do whatever. Like for me, the deluxe, whatever card backs I get, I'm keeping them mint on card. I'm not opening up Tonica Sisters. I'm not opening up Wuher. They're staying mint on card.
Are you going to open up? Are you going to open up?
Oh, the actual playset, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because the Tonica Sisters are going to come eventually, like on a separate version somewhere. That.
I want to keep the first one's mint on card because it's like, that's a nice.
They're going to show up in an episode on Ahsoka somewhere, and they're going to. They're going to end up, having different actresses, and you know what I mean. They're going to end up doing something to get those two characters in the series. So I wouldn't sweat it too much. I really wouldn't. JB, you're not quite in on it yet. You have about half an hour to go, but
no.
Would you open this? Like obviously, right? This is an open. You're an open.
Yeah. Did you say I have 30 minutes to go in on? I thought. No, you didn't see that. I got it.
Oh, you did get it. Okay. See, I was wondering what you were flashing it on the screen. I wasn't 100% certain what happened.
I didn't know what information was shown. That's why I was doing it quick. But yeah, man, I'm in.
So you needed the sound effect that they use on YouTube. Cha-ching.
Yes.
Cha-ching. The cash register. Yeah, the cash register.
And then the register and the lights. I like your countdown, Jay. 1, 2, 3.
I know. But all I can hear now is Marsha 1, 2, 3. What the?
I'm gonna open. I'm gonna open the playset. I mean, I got it to open up the playset. The cards, I will especially the twins. I'm definitely gonna keep on card for a while. Yep. There's no rush to take them out. With my idea of kind of that kit bashing, I got a lot of 3 3/4 different figures. For my cantina, I just purchased the mini version of my Bad Gangsters, which is my Black Series cantina. You know what I mean? I'm going to put some Marvel in there and then of course do some photography with Star Wars, and then put Indiana Jones in there. There's about Doc Jones Sr. behind the bar. You know what I mean? That would look pretty. That would look pretty cool.
Mike is crying inside. Mike is crying inside right now.
He'll be fine.
Can I get you a drink? And it's Sean Connery's voice.
Yeah. Can I get you a drink? Martini, shaken not stirred. Yeah.
Absolutely. Before we check in on the countdown, let's say hi to the chat really quickly. Rhea Black is the house. What's going on, Rhea? How you doing tonight? Armando. Hey, Jay in chat. Let's go, Armando. Eric Stream is in the house. Andrew Davis, you get a couple of Cobra Clubhouse strip club for crying out loud. You get a Cobra Clubhouse. Okay, buddy, easy there. Always good to see Andrew Davis. He was great. Great meeting him at Joe Fest.
That comes with a bunch of dollar bills instead of cuffs.
That's pretty much it. It's got the rail. You know what I mean? It's got the walkway. The row in front. It'll be hilarious. You can make that thing whatever you want, guys. Seriously, I mean,
I did a year in Korea, man, and every service member, no matter what, if it's an American service or any branch of the military, has been to Korea. Yeah, I got ideas.
Well, they did Andor
PG
and Andor. They did have a CD club, right? Where
yes.
That.
So, by the way,
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, a good friend of mine. He has another channel as well, and we talk Star Wars. He talks about Andor, and the way he talks about Andor, why he liked it is he's like, I kind of graduated preschool, so I could enjoy. I'm no longer in preschool. I enjoy the adult content of Andor. It's more grown
Andor's
up, and
great.
that's a great way to put it. Yeah,
Andor is amazing. I love Mike. Do you like Andor? Because I love Andor. I think Andor.
Oh yeah, I even like where it finished off.
I love it.
Like
Absolutely.
that's what they were making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shotgun Champion, what's going on, my friend? Hung Yugen, what's going on? Nguyen, what's going on, my friend? Toy Cartel, Jay, I've been trying to look up a panel for SDCC info. I don't see anything yet. Do you happen to have an update for the Flipboard panel? Let's take a quick look. I don't think we do yet, but because you brought that up, I'm just going to go ahead and indulge myself here. Bear with me, everybody. So let's just really quickly. Let's go to. It said the week of the 8th, actually. Let's see here. So SDCC, what's it called? Programming. And we're going to see the program schedule. It's still not up. This page will change. So what happens is, I'll just show you really quick what will happen. So right now it does say that to check back on the week of July 8th, which is this week. So if you go to past events, for example, and you click on Comic-Con 2023, the page will change to something that looks like this. You're actually going to see a whole bunch of different panel listings, and somewhere around here will be the Flipboard panel. Okay, so truthfully, I'm going to go ahead and spill the beans right now. I actually do know when the panel is. I actually do know what time the panel is and where it's actually being held. I just can't talk about it yet because Comic-Con has said you can't talk about it until it's actually posted. So I do know when it is. I do know where it is, and so it's completely confirmed. We also got all of our passes, so it's got to be confirmed. I mean, like, why would they send us passes if we're not gonna be there, right? So
you got the golden ticket. Yeah,
exactly.
Golden ticket.
Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, great. It would be insane. And the full 5 days too. That would be nuts, right? So Toy Cartel, no worries. As soon as I have the information, we will be making a full video on that, including some additional items which you can purchase for. See this? Somebody left this on my doorstep. So pure gold. No, I was just kidding. Thanks, Toy Cartel. We'll see you soon, and we will see you in San Diego because you live there. All about the villains. Yo, what's going on? All about the villains. 14K should hit easily, but 17K, who knows? Well, you know what? It's 20. It's what is it now? No, what are we at? It's not 25 minutes, is it?
Huh?
Yeah,
it's 23.
Yeah,
we're 23 minutes down, and it still hasn't crossed that threshold. So it's cutting close. Actually, you know what? We might as well check on it right now, since again you brought it up. 5 minutes ago, it was. Where did I go? 5 minutes ago, it was at 13,738. Hitting refresh. It is now at a whopping. Oh my God! 13,916. We are on the precipice, boys. We are right there. This is like, it just needs a push, just a tiny little. You can breathe on this thing, and it's going to go over. As a matter of fact,
I feel like telethon right now.
I know, if hitting
PBS telethon.
No, it's still 13,916. Come on, everybody. We
also mentioned the other day, Jay. Remember we mentioned the international backers. They come in late. Those numbers come in last minute.
This is true. Absolutely. So yeah, we could be seeing a lot more than what we're expecting. So this might be a landslide right at the end. You just never know. But we're going to keep going.
Arms, 4 eyes.
My GoBots Transformers is shipping soon from BBTS. Nice, love it. Night Train. Hail to the chat. Star Wars is oversaturated. Ooh, the new stuff hasn't been well executed, and everything has increased so much except for wages. Figs are uber luxurious, and people don't have the cash. This is actually a really good take. What are your thoughts on this guy?
Agree. Totally agree. The oversaturation is the new media is just like giving us a ton of stuff that everyone's like doesn't have a long-term emotional resonance to. They don't have the nostalgia. If they're not selling OT stuff or prequel stuff and selling sequel stuff and the TV shows, people aren't buying it. People are like, do I really need a Morgan Elsbeth? Do I really need? They're decent-looking characters. When Hasbro create them, but the fact that they come from shows that are a bit I've pulled back on buying them. That's the God honest truth. I don't feel like I need characters that don't appeal to me. I don't have to collect them all, as I used to say. There'll always be old stuff coming along that you want to collect. You want to go back and get, there's a nice new version of this Princess Leia that's coming up. I've got on pre-order. You guys in America already got it in your hands. So like one with the new hood. She got I still haven't got that. Comes out on the 19th, everybody. I got to wait 10 more days.
Yeah.
So that's sort of figure I'll pick up. But another one beside it that's brand new, no, I'll just leave for someone who might want it. Yeah.
Yeah, JB?
No, I mean, Mike hit it right on the head. A lot of the Star Wars collectors, like him and myself, I did also cut back. Let's just say that I also did cut back because when it came to the Ahsoka series, I was like, oh yeah, and then I start watching. No connection at all. I love Ahsoka. I love the figure. All the other characters, I'm waiting for them to go clearance because I might pick them up. But everything, Mike, you hit it right on the head, man. I 100% agree with you.
Let's have a quick look and see if we've crossed the threshold. 13,916 a few minutes ago, hitting refresh. Oh, we are so
see?
close.
Almost got it.
Look, people. Kids don't need to eat every day. Go ahead and just whip that credit card out and let's go. 17K. 17K.
FOMO hit JB a little while ago, and we're going to see if he's in the doghouse. But Airstream, is there going to come to a point where Hasbro will have to get 3 to 6 month payments plans set up, or it'll be hard to unlock every single tier? So that's been a constant question on everybody's mind. Does everybody think that payment plans would be advantageous for these Haslabs, or it doesn't seem like anybody really cares? Like, what's everyone's take on that?
Oh, payment plans would be good. You wouldn't have so many people complaining so much. That's the truth. There'd be more people would be like, oh, I get to pay it off every year. That's fine, like I do in my country because it's sold through a retailer and not a Hasbro Pulse. People would be like, yeah, a whole year to pay it off. We pay a deposit. I've already given them $100 towards this. They've got my money. And then the rest of the money, which is we pay $1,000 for the deluxe in this country, $900 is paid over a year. That's brilliant. And if you guys in North America can do that too, that'd be great. They'll get their money eventually. Yeah.
JB.
Yeah, I mean, payment plans would be great, but it's also, I think, could be kind of dangerous. A lot of us collectors, whether we get the FOMO or we get the, I need it, and without having that discipline to say no, it could get kind of dangerous because, if you're paying it down the line, that's great, but then it's just like anything, extending that credit further than what you can really collect. So I would like it because I would, I agree, Mike, it would have been nice to do that. But I think it'd be that double-edged sword for those that cannot control themselves, really. I mean, like the BBTS pile of loot, that got me early on kind of dangerous. It's like, oh, I'll pay it later, and they're not taking their money from me, but I'm kind of promising to the company that I'm going to be buying these figures, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, let me go ahead and return this one, or let me go ahead and cancel this order. So it's interesting to think, because doesn't Mondo do that, Jay? I think Mondo does a payment plan, don't they? Or
they have access to payment plans. Like the availability of it, though. They also have the ability to use PayPal's payment plans. So they do have different things, and technically you could use PayPal's payment plans if you're in the United States. So there are options that people really want to take those into consideration. Let's have another quick look, guys, because I'm pretty sure I'm crossing my fingers here. Hitting refresh, and we are now. There it is, everybody. There it is. Nabroon Leeds has been unlocked, everybody. Now we just need 3,000. Is it 3,000?
Yeah, 17. Yeah, 40,
we
15,
need 3,000. We need a miracle, everybody. We
for the
in 15 minutes
for the Wolfman
to unlock Ariel shows. Ariel shows. Somebody help me out with this one.
That's
Ariel.
That's Scott from Teen Wolf. I need him.
It is Scott from Teen Wolf, isn't it?
It is. Come on, Scott.
We need another 3,000 backers. Come on, everybody. This is the chance. this is the last call, everybody. So we need we need everybody in right now. Now is the time, because there's no more time left. This is 17 minutes to go, guys. Not even 15 minutes to go. So it is the time now to jump in on this. Justin Credible's in the house. What's going on, Justin? Good to see you, Justin. I agree. This is for people who really want it, and I'm happy that they were able to get it. Justin, if you want to jump in with us, I'll send you the link right now. And by all means, please jump in. We would love to see you. Good to see Justin. Great.
He's really cool in WCW. I used to watch him. There's a wrestler called Justin Credible, WCW wrestler. A lot of people tell him that very same thing. Justin, I just threw the link into the chat, into the Instagram. If you want to join us, that would be a lot of fun. Guys, check out Justin Credible on YouTube. He does a lot of great toy retrospectives. Night Train. Is anyone in the chat wanting to back it? I don't collect Star Wars until they hit clearance. LOL. You know what? It's obvious that people in the chat, or at least one right here, definitely want to back this right now. So we're definitely looking at all of that. That's crazy. Eric Valdez into the house. David McDonald should have had B. Arthur as the final unlocked here. That would have been hilarious. It's a really deep cut. So all the normies who look at Star Wars will be like, "Who's that lady? Is that the lady from the Golden Girls?"
That's the Golden Girls. What are we talking? Nerd affiliated. Price point was too wild. It's interesting that they split it up into 2 price points. But I applaud that, actually. I really do applaud that. Giving people choices. Choices is good.
Because they could say $500. I'm flat at no, and they go, $400.
Exactly, 100%. And you know what? I wonder later down the road because they have to do an MOQ anyway. I wonder if they're going to end up offering additional sets later down the road sometime. You never know. Monsters of the Universe. I love play sets better than vehicles generally as well. Absolutely, my friend. Highly Articulated is in the chat. What's going on? Highly Adam. Good to see you. We saw Adam. At Joe Fest. Army Builder. Yes, Army Builder 100%. Coming in hot and heavy, it is the man himself. All the way from we're talking about wrestling as it is. Mr. America. It is Mr. Home Arcade. What's going on, Mr. Home Arcade?
Hey, what's up, brother? I just wanted to pop in real quick. I seen the StreamYard link, and I just said, hey, what the hell? I might as well pop in. How y'all doing?
What's going on, brother? We missed you at Joe Fest, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't make that drive. You know what I mean? Plus, I'm not a Joe collector. If it was a MOTU thing, I would have been there. But it would have been nice to see you there.
It would have been great to see you, brother. And we're hoping, crossing our fingers that, by some miracle, we'll all be able to make it to San Diego Comic-Con. More details on that later. But Mr. Home Arcade, how have you been, my friend? What have you been working on lately? I think you just got an incredible package talking about MOTU, and you just posted a video, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I just posted the SDCC exclusive 2-bad figure. You know what I mean? I ended up coming across it on Facebook. You know what I mean? And it just came in the mail today. I got a couple other stuff coming this week. It's going to be a good week of videos, I promise.
That's crazy. I mean, like, for those of you who don't know, a bunch of contraband has been hitting the I guess marketplace, if you will. And one of those things which somehow landed in Mr. Home Arcade's lap was 2-bar and Badra, the 2-bad Masters of the Universe Cartoon Collection exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con. Wow. Congratulations, Mr. Home Arcade. Guys, there's a review right now up on YouTube if you want to go check that out. Head over to Mr. Home Arcade's channel and check out the review of 2-bar and Badra, the 2-bad 2-pack collection. This is amazing. Can you give us a quick recap? What are your thoughts on the set, Mr. Home Arcade?
Oh yeah, but long story short, I like everything but the heads. You know what I mean? Especially Badger's head is too big, too bulbous. You know what I mean? It just reminds me of Pinky and the Brain's big old head. You know what I'm saying? It's wide, and it's long, and it's just too big for that body. Other than that, I love the figure. I love everything that comes with it. $50, it's worth the price. The box is amazing. You know what I mean? The artwork, I love it. Mwah. But that's it. It's a good figure. Just hate the head.
Guys, definitely check out Mr. Home Arcade on YouTube. He does amazing MOTU retrospectives, and of course, he has his own running series called MOTU Toe, which is an incredible fun satire on the Master Universe. So it's a lot of fun. Always great to see you, Mr. Home Arcade. Thoughts on this Cantina? I mean, I know you're not much of a Star Wars collector, but in terms of the set itself and the price, what are your thoughts overall on this? And
how much is it again?
There are two versions. There is the standard version, which is $3.99, and then there is the deluxe version, which is $4.99. The deluxe version is the other half of the Cantina, so it's like a wraparound.
And what figures? What size figures? I'm 3.75.
All right, let's just since obviously Mr. Home Arcade is not up to this, so let's have a quick look. So here is the half Cantina. This is it. It's 3 3/4.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's vintage collection. So this is half of the set. The other half comes with this side on the other side.
For extra $100.
This is $3.99 right here, Mr. Home Arcade.
All right, let me see $4.99.
You want to see $4.99? All right, $4.99 looks like this. $4.99 looks like, where is it? Where are you, $4.99? You're there. He is. I passed it. $4.99 looks like this.
Woo!
Yeah,
all day. $4.99 all day. It's only extra $100. You know what I mean? That's not that bad. That's big as shit. What are the dimensions on that?
Mike, what are the dimensions?
I believe it's 36 inches by 48 inches.
God damn! You need a nice size table.
Yeah,
it is massive. It is absolutely massive. And as a matter of fact, it's modular. So they showed on a couple of live streams that you can put this on several of your shelves. So it's it has a lot of play value.
Shit, yeah. You know what? I would say it's worth it. If I collected those figures, that would be a must-have. That's the Cantina. That's where everybody gets drunk. You know what I'm saying? They get their shit on. They get messed up right there. You need that. Yeah, that's a must-have. No wonder it's sold out.
Well, it hasn't sold out, but it keeps climbing. So yes,
well, you're past the mark though, right?
We have it has fully funded. We're trying to get to the final tier, which is the Wolfman. What's his Ariel Schultz. This is the very last stretch goal, and let's take a look at the backers. Last time we checked, it was 14,044 backers. Hitting refresh. We're all the way up to 14,335. It's climbing. It's climbing steadily.
Got 8 minutes, people.
8 minutes. Oh, as for the size, I got to width-wise 29.4 inches and depth 32 inches.
It's still big as shit. That's pretty big.
All right, we have somebody coming in right now, and I'm going to blank out the three of us because I think these two should meet in person because they're these guys should definitely take the stage. So let's do it this way here, guys. Check this out. This is going to be an interesting little aside here. I'm going to remove everybody except for.
Oh, that's my boy.
Oh,
just incredible.
I'm so sorry.
Shit.
I tell you what, I was sitting here watching everybody play on the thing, and then I had my man Lionel come over here, and he kicked the shit out of He-Man. And he had to go ahead and take Tila. And now he got his liquor. Because I have the power.
That's what I like to see. Oh, my goodness, just incredible. This is amazing. I'm glad to see you, brother.
First of all, how's everybody doing? Thanks for having me on. I want to jump in also real quick, but man, Mr. Home Arcade, let's go.
I don't know how I had to drink a two right now, but I'm driving and that's not safe. That's
you know what I mean? But it's okay because I just got back from toy shopping and I'm like, fuck it. But no, I'm not gonna kidnap. I'm not gonna come in here. First of all, thank you for having me. Shout out to everybody who knew who Just Incredible was. I was laughing. I was like, oh no, like I'm surprised you watched that back in the day. So shout out.
I know who your ass is. I know who your ass is.
No, but I'm talking about usual milk television. He knew who Just Incredible was, and like not a lot of people knew.
I do. I'm a WCW fan from way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the go-to. Oh, I loved it more than WWF.
Hell yeah.
I knew as soon as I saw Justin pop on that you guys would get a crack out of that. That's so much fun. Justin, good to see you, brother. How's life? How are things going? What's happened? Are you backing this gigantic behemoth, or are you?
I tell you what, if you notice, I do like to dabble in the Star Wars. However, it's not my main bread and butter. And like y'all said, the prequel trilogy, like people hated that at first, and now like it's like the thing. So I'm waiting on like episode 3, Anakin Skywalker, to be re-released. So I'm not backing it. It's not for me to say if it's overpriced, to be honest, because there's a lot of shit that I've bought that people would say, you spent that, how much on that? I just did a video over. So that's why I'm really happy that people who really been waiting on this are able to get it. I'm not hating on the price. I mean, if that's what you want to pay for.
Absolutely. I mean, I think everyone, we all, of course, all of us feel that if it's worth it to you, it's worth it. But you're not in on this one though, Justin. This is you're sidestepping this one for.
Oh
sure.
no, especially if they about to drop the GI Joe Haslab. My pockets is bleeding. Like I'm trying to save money for the San Diego Comic-Con. Booyah. So like, yeah, I won't back this one.
I see Grogu behind you. I see Grogu. There he is in the back.
Who's Grogu?
Who's Grogu?
Oh, Baby Yoda.
Yeah, Baby Yoda.
You know, my niece loves this, and I got her one for her birthday. And she's like, Baby Yoda. Yeah, I had to get it. Like, I just had to.
Mine looks a little bit gray. Oh, the green screen washing out the color.
You're so pink, actually, Mike. I don't know if you've noticed that. You're actually really pink.
I live in Australia. I'm always in the sun.
Really? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Australia. We're laying down.
No. Won't be backing it, but I'm happy people are able to get it. I'm still waiting on my damn. Did they say when they're supposed to start shipping out the Ghost?
I think they were expecting it to be later this year. Like I thought it was going to be like either like winter or early 2025. I think that was because they've already delayed the Dragonfly. So I'm almost 100% certain the Ghost is going to be pushed back even further.
Yeah, first quarter 2025. That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
I gotta turn this bloody thing on.
I'm still waiting on that. So yes, that's the first show that I watched was Rebels. So
I couldn't do it though. I was in on the Cat's Lair. There was no freaking way I could do that.
Tapped out.
And I love the Ghost. Don't get me wrong, the Ghost is incredible, but there was just no way. It was impossible.
That's right, Cat's Lair, baby. Let's go.
That's right, baby. That's right. That's right. standing on He-Man. That's crazy.
We got 3 minutes, Jay. 3 minutes.
Let's have a look, guys. Let's see where we are. Hopefully, a miracle has happened. Did they insert the extra? We are now at 14,515. 3 minutes to go. I don't know, guys. This one's gonna be I don't know.
2,500.
You better get that FOMO.
2,500, man. But you know what? We did unlock Nabroon leads, so we got 4 arms and 4 eyes. Your imaginations can run away with you however you'd like.
Easy.
I'm wondering when Mr. Home Arcade is going to do a cross between Master Universe and Star Wars.
I did who was it? Darth Vader. I made his ass not too long ago. I'm going to put him in a video in a week or 2.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We're going to see a lot more from Mr. Home.
Hey, make him steal that liquor with the Force. Oh, my God. I got to tell y'all, this man, dude, 2 years ago, I was on my way to the mall, and I was listening to his video. The commercials, oh, my God. Put this shit down.
I appreciate that, brother. I'm gonna do more commercials.
Yes, the commercials are fun. Shout out to Kelly Hudson. What up, Joe Festival Video Buddies? What up? We were trapped. For those of you who don't know, JB and I were trapped in the hallways of eternity in Joe Fest. We actually were in purgatory for it was like 20 minutes or something like that. It was absolutely insane.
It was about 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was about 20 minutes. And head over to JB's Toy Trunks and check out our endless waltz throughout the maze of staircases and we almost drowned. I swear to God, like we encountered other poor lost souls in that environment, and
but you know, Kelly decides if to just kind of jump through glass down the elevator shaft, and he just magically appeared. So Jay, you just started pushing people. You know, you're like, just get out my way. I'm Mega J Retro, don't you know? Get in this elevator. That's a lie, guys. That's a complete lie. I promise you, it's a lie.
Although
he was a complete gentleman.
although people were shouting at me through the, I'm like, who was that? Somebody yelled. At, it ended up being no. It's that was so weird. And then I realized later it was Aaron. Aaron was yelling at me. I was like, what the hell? It was just too funny, man. Honestly, if you guys can make it down to Joe Fest, we had an absolute blast. Justin, I know you're, a world's throw away. Same thing with Mr. Home Arcade, and of course, usual Mike's on the other side of the freaking planet. But Mike was going to try and make it, but unfortunately, things did happen, and of course, no fault of his own. But hopefully, one day we'll all be able to meet there. But Justin, I think maybe we'll be able to see you this in a couple of weeks. That'll be sick.
Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be my first con ever, period. So it's time to pop that cherry.
You're gonna
spend some money.
So, all the cons you go to for your first con, this is gonna be like this. Bro.
I'm like doing research. By the way, Mega J, thanks for the videos you put out. The one this morning with the SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball. Like, I'm completely clueless. I'm watching videos, doing homework. Like, okay, you're gonna want to enter through here if you go on the preview night. And I'm like, oh shit, but it's an experience, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, Justin, if you see me in line, just say, Jay, let me in. I'm like, yeah, okay. Justin,
got you, brother.
We're gonna have to do something serious. But it's gonna be crazy. But like I said, you should, you know what? If there's a toy show in between there, maybe you should go there first, get yourself acclimated. Because if you're gonna use this as your jumping off point into conventions, you're literally gonna be stuck, and you're gonna here's tip number one. Tip number one. Do not buy the first thing that you see on the floor. Okay, just stop, relax, breathe. All right, because you will lose all your money. It's like Vegas. You will lose all your money before you get to the other side of the room. Like it's actually going to be that crazy. But
check it all on the first table you see.
Pace yourself. It's okay.
As long as I get Once a Man and that Darth Maul, I'm good.
All right. So
once a
for
man,
everybody.
yeah.
Where are we?
It's all finished.
We're not.
We're done. Over. It's over, everybody. It's over. 14,680. But fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed.
Oh yeah.
If Mike, I'm hoping Mike's prediction is right, because if Mike is correct, we might be getting additional numbers from the international markets. So everybody, cross your fingers, because you just never know. A miracle might happen, and we might actually get to see the final tier. Ariel shows. Somebody help me.
So I refreshed that again, and it went up.
So they didn't
like 87.
Did it really? Yeah, it just keeps climbing.
It just keeps climbing. It's finished. It keeps climbing. Calm down. Sorry, that's my boy.
That's okay. Anything's possible, guys. Anything's possible. Hopefully, by tomorrow, we will see Ariel shows as fully unlocked. I have my fingers crossed. I think everybody else does too. But this has been fun. No matter what, this has been a lot of fun catching up with all you guys. But man, it went from, I mean, what was it, like 3 days ago? Like none of the tiers had been unlocked, and now two of the tiers. I mean, FOMO is a thing.
Yeah, FOMO, baby.
FOMO is a huge thing. Oh my gosh, just absolutely crazy. But yeah, guys, I'm very excited. JB, congratulations. Hopefully, you don't sleep in the doghouse tonight.
He came up and told me to do it. Like, hey, Justin, you know this. Justin, you would know this. We got our commanders, and we got the people in charge of us and stuff. So, whether or not we agree with all they say, I got a house commander, and when she says something, I have to do it. I mean, that she helps me with this. I have to. I'm not.
I had no idea. You served, JB. You still serving? Former retired?
I'm retired. I'm retired in 17.
What branch?
Air Force.
Who y'all Air Force?
Hey man, we are Navy. We are Navy.
Got 9 to go. But yeah.
But yeah, but you know, yeah, she said do it. So yeah, and then Jay, you know, you met the wife. she was out there buying stuff too. So we gotta do it all together.
I don't know how long. I don't know how
shit!
long he's been hanging out. It was buried underneath the bridge. I want to apologize to Michael from Toy Habits. He's
Toy Habits. Let's go.
What I missed, y'all? No, I actually just popped in just to say what's up to everybody. Always a monumental moment with these Haslabs. It's fun.
It is.
It is.
Were you in this, Michael, or did you abstain?
No. Who went in on this? Anyone
Not
here?
me.
Yes,
He's
me.
Okay, and
Yeah, me and Mike.
One deluxe.
Two
nice.
people went on it.
I can't wait to see the reviews and stuff.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Michael, how are things, my friend? You just you've been buying up toys like crazy, as I understand it. I mean, like you've been going around everywhere and just antique stores and everything you can get your hands on. I think.
I know. I've decided that I want some of the toys that I have good memories of as a kid, like in really good condition. So like some things that my grandparents bought me, I'm like, I need that AFA graded and in box. So no, I've been good. I've been off this last week of work, and I'm still off for a little bit, so I'm just having fun this week.
That's awesome. Always great to see Michael from Toy Habits, and of course, we are going to see Michael at San Diego Comic-Con. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to meet Justin, of course,
awesome.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, Michael is going to be on our panel, and I know when it is. Michael knows when it is, but we're tight-lipped about it because San Diego Comic-Con has these rules where you can't talk about anything until they do the press release. So we are just waiting on bated breath until they finally release it. But Justin, wanted to give you a heads up as well as everybody else. If anybody's in on Once a Man, don't forget tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific time, you've got to get in on the lottery because, and I do call it a lottery. So basically, log into your member ID, search in as fast as you can for the exclusives portal, and for every day that you want to give it a shot, make sure to list down that you want, and you only have 12 entries per day. I think it's something stupid like that. So you basically got to keep hitting that screen and say, I want Once a Man, I want the Transformers 2-pack, I want the Phantom Menace speeder with Darth Maul. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be in on all of those guys because unfortunately it's a lottery, and that's what really sucks. So basically, make sure you tag each and every one of the ones you get. Luckily, SH Figure Arts aren't like that, but you still got to get in line, or you gotta press your luck and start lining up at 5:00 p.m. in the afternoon to try and get your hands on one of these things. And at limited quantities every single freaking day. It is going to be absolutely nuts. Justin, this is your first time going to San Diego Comic-Con. Michael, you've been multiple times, from what I understand. JB, have you been to San Diego at all?
I mean, I used to live in San Diego, but I've never been to the con. When I was there. So yeah,
I know.
I mean, that was years ago.
I'm
years
like 5
ago,
hours away. I tried
years ago.
I tried one time. Those tickets went like this. I was like, wow, okay, I guess.
Where are you based, Justin?
I am. I tell people Fresno, but the Air Force. I mean, the Navy Air Station out here is in a place called Lemoore, California. But basically, 40 minutes from Fresno, California. So I'm 5 to 6 hours away from San Diego, and never been.
Oh, awesome! Well, looking forward to meeting you. You're
But
gonna
I do
a
have
blast.
a question. When you say lottery, because I was watching something today, does that mean okay? I put down Once a Man, and I get in there. Does that mean now I have to wait for them to draw my name and hopefully get to buy it?
Which is why every single day you get a certain number of ballots. Okay, so every single day, at least put one ballot in on every single day for Once a Man. All right, because at some point you're going to get drawn for Once a Man. Right
now, am I able to put like all 12 ballots on just that in one day?
You could if you want. That's your
done.
That's your
One of each, please.
Done. That's all I want.
Like, put it on black. You just let it ride, man. Let it ride.
That then Darth Maul is what I want, but the Joes, that's
well,
yeah.
then do both ballots every single day, and just like keep digging them in there. And that's how you're gonna hopefully guarantee you have all 5 days. You're good to go for whenever you. And then again, you just have to drive 5 hours or find a hotel or motel or whatever it is that you're doing, and figure that out. By the way,
oh no, I'm gonna stay on. That's the beauty of the Navy. I'm gonna stay on the NAS San Diego on 32nd Street. It's about a couple miles Uber ride away.
So. Oh my god!
I know the perks of being. And the perks of being a registered serviceman. That's excellent.
Yeah,
thank you both. Thank you both for your service, by the way. Like honestly, we had 4th of July. We had the 4th of July, and it was amazing.
I don't want to keep y'all. I just want to say goodbye. I'm gonna get the hell up out of here because I gotta go over here and get this He-Man over here. But really, thanks for having me on. I look forward to meeting everyone that I meet. But I'm gonna still watch.
Lovely to meet you too.
This motherfucker. I got a quick question. Who is Once a Man? Who the hell is that? Can you put him on the screen?
Yeah, we'll put him on the screen really quick. So once a man. If you ever watched the
I texted Mr. Home Arcade some GI Joe stuff today, and he was like, "Yeah, that's cool if you're a GI Joe collector." So he said,
Once a Man.
He sent me some picture of some Cobra Commander with some Mickey Mouse face on his chest and shit. I don't know what that is.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Once a Man. There we go. Was he with Roadblock? Once a Man.
Oh, that guy right there. Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks nice. If I collect G.I. Joes, I like the snake. I would get that just for the snake.
Just for the snake.
For the snake.
The snake with arms.
Yeah.
I'll put him right there with my MOTU snake collection.
Absolutely. Yeah. Iconic for G.I. Joe collectors, and he is going to be very sought after for San Diego Comic-Con 2023, 2024, 2025. I'm losing count here. This is crazy. But Justin, thank you so much for being here, my friend. Before you
Thanks,
go,
brother.
How can people reach you, and what are you working on right now, my friend?
Right now, so I was supposed to transfer here in October, but it got pushed to the right to March. So I've just been curating the collection. I've made a couple of videos, especially over this Haslab. You can reach me at Just Incredible or at Just Incredible on Instagram. I need to start working on that a little bit more, but Just Incredible Toys Instagram. And I just like to do this, chop it up. Like let the world be the world. Let them drop warheads on foreheads. Let's just talk about toys. So I really appreciate you for having me.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Just Incredible has always had some great content, and his impersonations of Mr. Home Arcade are classic, and of course, Mr. Home Arcade is a fan. Not so much, but no, I'm just kidding. I had to get these two together. I had to get these two together because I knew that there was going to be a lot of fun. Justin,
I appreciate it, Jay.
Hoo-yah, and good journey in the famous words of Mega J.
Good journey, my friend. We'll see you in San Diego, Justin. Take care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Booyah.
Bye.
All right.
Get out.
Get up out of here.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, it's going to be a lot of fun to see Justin. This is going to be his first Comic-Con, apparently. That's going to be crazy. Nuts. And apparently, this is going to be his first convention ever. So he's going to have sensory overload. He's going to be like that kid who's on way too much sugar. And I hope to God he doesn't spend too much money on his first 15 minutes. We will see what happens. But, I mean, he gets to save a lot of money on the hotel, though, at least. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, oh my God.
I had a story about that. The first time I bought Comic-Con tickets, I was so excited. And then I looked at the hotel prices and I was like, I can't afford this. And luckily my parents saw this and they had a timeshare and they said, just use our timeshare.
That is so good. Oh my gosh.
They saved me so much in many ways.
Oh my gosh. So guys, we reached what the heck was it called again? Somebody help me.
The Mos Eisley Cantina.
Yeah, but which tier do we reach? We reached the second tier.
Oh, Nebra and Leeds.
Nebra and Leeds. There we go.
And we missed out on Aerial Schluss.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know how there are people out there who know every single name of every single Star Wars character ever, and they can pronounce it properly. I have a hard time pronouncing regular people's names. I don't know. It's just crazy. Mythic Dolphin's in the house. Good to see you, Mythic Dolphin. 14,652, and it keeps climbing. Where are we right now, Mike? What's the number?
I got a 42 on my one. Ends in 42. 742.
Did it go down?
Yeah.
Let's.
Yeah, it did go down. 14,737.
Some
Ooh.
people are.
Uh-oh.
Some people are. Their cards are declining. That does happen, unfortunately. Well, we'll find out tomorrow. Oh no, 14,737. So it's actually gone up. It was at 600, right? Wasn't it?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
It's
went
gone,
down.
it's gone way up. Actually, it's got another 100 backers.
After
So by
it's finished.
tomorrow, there is a possibility tomorrow we might see a miracle. You never know. So guys, stay up all night. Don't sleep. Hopefully something will happen.
Right.
Well, my bedtime's not for another 8 hours, so I'm fine.
Arcade Rubber was counting it down with us.
It's the first time I've been on a stream with Michael. It's good to see you.
Oh yeah.
I've been in your chat. And you've said hello to me. And first time I've been on screen together. There we go. Toy habits, the usual Mike.
Yes.
All happens on Mega J Retro's channel.
Yeah, bringing everybody together. Love it.
Good old Mega J, freaking calling everybody last minute. Hey, you want to stream right now? I got time. Of course, not giving any consideration to anybody else's problems, right? But I really appreciate all you guys being here tonight. I wouldn't have shared this with anybody else, of course. And I'm really excited about being able to see Michael for the first time in person. I think it's going to be amazing. And of course, the Toy Sorceress. And I hope to see a whole bunch of other people while we're there. Justin Mohan is in the house. Toy Habits gets into your heads. That it's that good.
My brother made that made that jingle first cut, and I was like, ship it. It's great. It's awesome.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Jolston Tola ordered last minute and nearly gave me a heart attack, dude. I thought JB was last minute. You were right at the borderline. Oh my god, that's crazy. Congratulations. That is just nuts. Chubby Teddy Monster. These guys are all radical on the stream. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I think all these legends here, all of them, they're doing amazing work. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Usual Mech Television, Toy Habits, Mr. Homer Kid, and of course JB's Toy Trunk, and Justin Incredible, who just left. These are all wonderful creators, and they should all get your love and attention, especially the fact that they're all here tonight and are wonderful, wonderful creators, each and every single one of them. The Nerd Alert. That once a man process is ridiculous. Great show, fellas. Thank you so much, Nerd Alert. It is, and unfortunately, it used to be QR codes. Now we got to actually get into a lottery. It really, really does suck. But having said that, though, luckily, I think about 2 or 3 weeks later, we're probably going to have a chance to get it on Hasbro Pulse. So keep your ear open. Subscribe to Toy Habits because they're always on the ball for that. Make sure you listen to JB's Toy Trunk, Usual Mike Television, and Mr. Home Arcade, who doesn't really like G.I. Joe, but listen to it, but subscribe to him anyway. All these wonderful channels with G.I. Joe.
Guess what, Jay? I'm gonna get that once a man once it goes to Ross in about 7 months.
Hey now.
How about that?
Just for the snake.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it, Mr. Homer Cat. And if he's not going to get it there, he's going to get it off of some scalper on eBay. But he'll be able to
That's
get it
right.
with a good price. Good price. Marcus Huber. Now I need a huge display stand for the Ghost and Deluxe Cantina. My God, dude. Holy crap. You have more space than any of us. I mean, geez Louise. Where's the Ghost going to go? The Ghost can't be split up, man. That thing's
You got to hang it.
Yeah.
Hang that thing.
Hopefully it doesn't.
Usual Mike's like,
Size, what?
yeah, so that fishing line's got to be strong.
Hopefully it doesn't kill you in your sleep. Not for you.
5-pound fishing line, right? No.
Better use some the cable. Use some light cable.
What's it called? The Marlin line. You're gonna have to get a Marlin line. That's
Great white shark line.
Yeah, that's crazy. Chubby Teddy Monster. Why does Hasbro do these funky things just to get a figure that you should have been released a long time ago? That's because everybody wants it.
It's an incentive, yeah.
Exactly. I think you know what? Probably next. I think everyone's thinking that the next Haslab is was probably going to be Cold Slither with the Slither van. You know what I mean? It's gonna end up being something like that. I would love to see Cold Slither. I think that's a great. It's not a Haslab, but it would definitely be a Comic-Con exclusive, 100%. I think that would be a lot of fun. Toy Cartel. Okay, this was for Justin. Justin, you only be like 6 stops away from the trolley. No more than 15 minutes trolley ride to the convention. No need for Uber. Yeah, he's like just honestly, he can jog there on his morning run. He can literally jog.
Get that morning PT in.
Absolutely. Guys, this has been a historic run in a lot of ways. Unfortunately, it didn't actually make its goal. Any thoughts as to why things played out the way they did? Is it the price? Is it the current political climate with sorry, not political? Is it the current economic climate that we're in right now? Or is there other mitigating factors? Have people gotten tired of Star Wars? What are oh well, Michael doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't want to hear it. I gotta go with Mr. Hormacade, who really doesn't have a horse in the race. But what are your thoughts, Mr. Hormacade? Are people getting tired or don't have enough money or what have you?
Man, that's a hard decision. Let me tell you something. If that shit would have been 5.5 scale, I'd have bought it. Because I could have used it for He-Man. You know what I mean? Like it would have been worth it to me. You know what I mean? It probably would have sold. It would have been the same size as all the other standard Star Wars figures, 3.75. I don't know shit about all that stuff. But I think it would have sold better if they would have been in a larger size. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say about that.
Well, you got to have somewhere for Junk He-Man to hang out. So yeah, totally.
You goddamn right. In the cantina, that's the best place.
Right.
Mike, any thoughts on what actually happened here?
What actually happened? Probably too expensive. A lot of people in the Star Wars community saying it wasn't properly weathered. It was too light. It should have been dirty and grungier and more painted, like more paint deco on it. Yeah. I mean, you can do it once you own it. You can do it yourself, but it would have been nice if they put some more detail into the actual presentation of it. Maybe they just tried to color match from a photo that they had and said, this is the color of the cantina. Make the playset look like that. And other things is, just price. People are just like, oh, I can't do $500. And they're just out of it. And also Star Wars, there's a little bit of burnout because there's just so much of it and it's not all good. Yeah. Old stuff good, new stuff,
JB, any thoughts?
I agree with usual Mike's last two, price and, just the whole the new Star Wars has pushed me away temporarily. I'm always going to be a Star Wars fan till I die. But at the same time, lately it's like I'm not watching The Acolyte. I didn't like, season 3 of Mando. So it's just like I'm getting pushed away. Ahsoka. But Cantina, going back to that was my first experience watching it in theater. I need that. So that brought me back in. But to the rest of the crowd, price, and they're not too excited right now on Star Wars. So I could see them not wanting to go all in. And, it showed. Because Ghost, I mean, we all know that Ghost was there, it was creeping up. And all of a sudden it just skyrocketed and got all tears. Now, I don't know where that came from. Was it the Flip Wars of the world, pushing in for that last push? But, who knows? Who knows?
It's always going to be a mystery. Michael?
I think it was a combo of price, size, and space. But I think also too some of the details that there you go. I remember when they were showing off the cantina in the stream, they're like, oh, we built in space for you guys to like put LED lights in it for $500. It should have came with some lights, like some lighting system, that like a basic lighting system. But I'm also like a Starship guy. If they came out with a 5-foot Super Star Destroyer or a 3-foot Star Destroyer, I see your eyes, Mike. Like I would be all in that.
I think I would have to dive into that too, but some I'd have to sell one of my kidneys in order to grab it. It would be.
I know. I get to visit Jabba's sail barge at the local vintage shop that I go to, and yeah, that thing is priced way too high now for me.
Yeah, the early adopters figured it out, and again, it was almost a failed Haslab right at the end. FOMO hit everybody and finally got it right. Angel Hernandez, sorry for your retirement to baseball. It is a loss to the world. Wink. 1, price. 2, no floors. 3, no roof. Do you really need a roof for this cantina, though? I have to wonder about that. But okay, those are 3 very good reasons. Moth, McClunky, Mills, a moof. Milk's a moof. Okay, sorry. I don't know if that comes from a movie or something, but dude, awesome name. Maybe Wolfman will be sold at retail. Inevitably, that tends to. I mean, look what happened to the Engine of Vengeance. Eventually, every single one of those figures are going to come to market. I mean, it's gonna happen. Like, who was Damien something? He just got released, right? Literally. So it's gonna happen. Andrew Davis.
I'm scared to Google that name. I'm scared to Google that name.
Milk some milk. Milk some move.
Andrew Davis, Mr. Home Arcade, I challenge you. Make Once a Man Cobra Commander, but in the style of MOTU.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
The
and Mr. Home
packaging
Arcade
looks
left.
lovely.
He's gone.
Wow.
Sorry, I just lost the signal. Yeah, I'll make one. I bet I can. I'll show you.
I'm excited. Brian King says the economy is what I would say. Yes, that definitely is a big deterrent. Supersonic go, no werewolf. Aw, yeah, we were close, but you know what? Come tomorrow, we might see a miracle. You never know. Shalor, even though I've majorly been wanting the werewolf since the 90s, I would have backed it if there was a payment plan. You can't even use PayPal anymore for HasLabs, so that option just died. That is so ridiculous.
There are no payment plans for this?
No, there were no payment plans for this one, unfortunately, which really
I thought
sucks.
they would take a note from Mattel, who like introduced payment plans like 2 weeks after they were like 3
I know.
weeks to turning it.
At least turn on the taps eventually, right?
Right.
Just crazy. I'm just gonna say Moth. It's the Acolyte's fault we didn't get Wolfman. Easy, dude. Easy. I watched the Acolyte. It's not as bad as people say it is. I'm looking forward to the last episodes. We'll see what happens. I'm waiting for Andor though. I need Andor season 2, man. Like seriously, I'm dying for that. I'm seriously dying for Andor.
But that's adult content. See that where you're looking at Acolyte. It's like for kids. It's like for teenage girls. It's like I don't want my Star Wars to be like this because it's not for me.
Exactly. Supersonico. I'm surprised people complained after paying $5 for Netflix. It's beyond their means, but they kept funding HasLab twice a year. Netflix is like $20 now. What are you talking about, dude? Like seriously. If you don't have the right plan, it keeps creeping up. It keeps creeping up. Let's see here. Marcus Huber. Possible reason for why backing was lower than Ghost? Less time, less detail. Time. I forgot about we did talk about that earlier. Time is definitely
45 days. It went to 30 days.
Yeah, time is definitely a thing. Less detail, no advertising, no detailing on the outside, top and walls. Those are very, very good points. As a matter of fact, I am actually disappointed that the covers for each of the cubicles are no detail. It's literally regular plastic, and it looked terrible. It really does. I thought they could have done a
cubicles.
little bit.
It's not an office. Alcoves, Jay. Alcoves.
What are they? They're
alcoves.
Alcoves, pulpits,
alcoves.
Little
cubicles,
mini enclaves. You can convert it to an office. I'm telling you, it's like a terracotta office. It's gonna be nice.
Star Wars office. There we go.
JG collects. What about resale? You're talking to the wrong crew here, man. We don't resell anything here. Just kidding. No, I think this is going to rise in price, just like every other HasLab before it. It's definitely going to rise. Yeah. Mike said it earlier. This is probably the cheapest you're ever going to get this right now. I think this is probably the cheapest price you're going to get this.
At less than 15,000 made, it's going to be quite limited and quite rare.
And Mike, that right before I pushed the button on mine, my wife came up and she said exactly that. She goes, "This," and she's like, "Jay, this is probably going to be the cheapest." She's like, "Just do it."
Wow, amazing. She's a unicorn, absolute unicorn. Speaking of a unicorn, here she is, Toy Sorceress in the house. What's going on, Toy Sorceress? Absolute unicorn. She just bought herself a Cat's Lair. So jealous. Oh my god. Just I'm getting mine in like 6 months or something. I don't know. It's hopefully we'll see it very soon. Angel Hernandez again. I saw Mr. Home Arcade Eternia video that was lit. It is amazing, isn't it? Another wonderful play set. Ricochet Rick. HasLab should have a timeshare. Yes,
that is the
yes. HasLab should definitely have a timeshare. For all us starving students, 100%. That's what they should be doing. I totally agree.
It's like the Big Theory when they shared the time machine. What are we getting at? Like, I'll have the HasLab for this month. You'll have the HasLab for next month.
That is so much fun. I love it. Without faults. Modern Star Wars is a dumpster fire, and everybody knows it in real. Okay, you know what? We'll that's an opinion. That's an opinion. I really don't think it's that bad. I think people are really blowing things out of proportion, just like they did for Masterverse and for Revelation and Revolution. Give it a chance, guys. Give it a chance. James Going. Arliel Those was already baked in the price. Bummer, it didn't make it. There is another interesting point. All of these Haslabs are actually created with the figures in mind. What's everybody's opinion on the idea that these actually should, are actually in the initial the initial price, and should they just throw this one in as a gesture to the fans? What are any opinions on that?
Oh, that sounds good. Close enough. Throw it in. It's nearly 15,000. They only wanted 17.
Yeah, it's a business, it's put it out there. They dangle that carrot out there. Come on, everybody buy it. If we don't get it, they don't get it. I mean, it'd be nice, and we all, our community, everybody in this and on, your channel, Jay, right now would help each other out. But, Hasbro, just like Mattel's, it's, I don't see that ever happening.
No. Michael, any thoughts?
No, I mean, if it is going to happen, it would have happened already because there's been so many close calls, like with Keklar with Mattel, right? It couldn't get pushed, and I knew Mr. Home Arcade would chime in on that one. I was like, I need Mr. Home Arcade to back me up. But no, I don't see
it was messed up, man. Keklar, they just dangled them out there. They should have just gave it to us. Release it. It's upsetting.
What was it, a couple hundred away? It wasn't that far. It was like
it was close.
It was very close. It was incredibly close.
But
at the same time, when you think about it, they did dangle King Grayskull, and it backfired a little bit. I think there was a lot of missteps. You just don't know how the communities are going to react. I think that's really the problem, right? So really, really interesting how things play out at the end of it. Recoverall. Met Toy Sorceress in person several weeks ago. That's awesome. I'm excited to meet the Toy Sorceress and Michael in person in a few weeks. So you're so lucky. You're so lucky, and I hope to be in that club very, very soon. Todd C. Congrats, backers. Who knows? Maybe the last tier will get a mainline release later on. It's guaranteed. As was already put out there. The tooling is already done. I'm pretty sure it's been baked into the price, so it wouldn't surprise me. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, Mike, didn't we talk about this? They're about to release an entire host of different characters to coincide with this release. Yeah.
Would you let me go through those characters for
you?
I
would like you to go through those characters.
Let me go to my Instagram and find them. They are bringing out, on top of what we've got of Wooher, the Tonica Sisters, Greedo, and Nabrol the Marines. Cross off the Wolfman. There's a new Luke coming, a new Obi-Wan Kenobi, a new Han Solo, a new Chewie, and pipeline is a Hammerhead, which is called Moma Nadan, the Hammerhead.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
On this edition of the news.
On the news. I haven't said that for months. I got to get that back into the groove.
Let's start us off there then, Mike.
On this edition of the news.
Yes.
I always pop right into camera when I say it too.
Yes, you do.
When I started my YouTube channel, I wanted something catchy that people would go, I remember that guy from that. Saying that. That's exactly. That's just so they could remember me. And they only remember because, I sound funny because I'm Australian. I've got a funny accent.
No, people are just funny.
Chaz the Guru, damn, I missed the cantina. Does anyone have on it? Very funny, Chaz. Very funny. Very funny. The man who championed it from the very beginning missed that.
Oh, yeah.
Liar. We don't believe you. We do not believe you. You are a liar, sir. It's a bold-faced lie. Angel Hernandez, please, Mattel. Mattel is so shady. They screwed me on my King Grayskull early bird. This one, that sucks. There have been reports, actually, and Angel Hernandez is one of those poor souls. Apparently, there have been reports that people have not received their King Grayskulls. Right. So that is unfortunate. I would definitely get on top of that. And I heard, actually, that there were reports that Macho Man for the Generations Ring, many people didn't get those either, which was a damn shame.
I heard that too.
He was the reason why it funded. like hands down, he was the reason why it funded. So that is absolutely horrific if Mattel actually did that. So it's crazy. So that I'm very, very sorry to hear that, brother. Ricochet Rick, it's not like it's going to be a close sale barge aftermarket cost. It'll rise some, but the numbers of backers reflects the interest of it for that price. Plus, sounds like there will be plenty floating around. I don't know. Plenty is a big, that's kind of spacious. What do we end off at? Nearly 17,000. So, I mean, yeah, that's a lot.
Just short of 15. Just short of 15,000.
Yeah, sorry, short of 15,000. That is a lot. But in the big scheme of things, I mean, like, I guess playsets wise, that is quite a number. But if you look at like a Castle Grayskull Origins or a Snake Mountain Origins, there are 20, 30,000 out there, right? So I mean, like, it's a no matter what, these are finite things, right? Like for the millions of people who are out there, that's actually quite a small number. So
you'll still see them floating around like you do when you go to toy shows, and there's the Razor Crest still in box. A dealer would have bought 2 or 3 of them. They'll still be there, but they won't be overly prevalent, and there'll be still people on eBay, selling them for god tier money. I'm asking 3,500.
Yeah, and then you get
firm.
You get the absolute
firm.
Then you'll get the absolute stupid idiots who are just like, yeah, I want 10 grand for this thing. It's like, holy crap. Those things never move. I wonder if they're just doing it to brag. I honestly have a hard time believing they're actually being serious. It's crazy.
You mean like the 33,000 Major Blood?
Yeah.
Remember that?
That's crazy. It's absolutely, just pure stupidity. Yes, Cobra Commander. It's for my son. Yes, of course it is. Of course it is. Chaz, now bring on the classified Haslab. My wife can divorce me once. Can only divorce me once. That's what JB's saying. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Thanks, Chaz, for reminding me.
I know. You already got the nod. You got the not approval. It was incredible.
Yeah, it was the go. I just need the G.I. Joe Haslab to give me just a little bit of time. Push it out 45 days.
If it's 350, if it's 350, the G.I. Joe, are you in? Or if they go, no, this one's 500 as well. Pump the brakes.
It just depends on what it is. I mean, if it's the Rattler, I think I would probably pay. I'm not going to say any price, but Rattler was one of my favorite toys. So at classified size, yeah, absolutely. Because I got the other stuff. Might as well add to it, right? That's what we say. Completionists, just go all in.
Absolutely. Shark 1178 and Jay, I was short for time. Next time in Canada, I will let you know. That's all right, brother. Not a problem. It was still good communicating with you. Hope you had a safe trip back. Clint Jorgens is in the house. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Angel Hernandez. Ramatoy Bridge Layer triple T coming soon for pre-order? Ooh, that is an interesting question. And again, that does bring up the whole idea. What is this next Haslab going to be? I mean, like, so many interesting options. I think a lot of people are leaning towards the Rattler. But you just never know. It's usually bad, good. So we're due for a baddie. So I'm wondering, any predictions, guys? That or confirmations? Mr. Hornwick doesn't care either which way. He doesn't.
I don't know. I don't care. I don't know. No, I do care, but I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine.
Right, JB, since you need 45 days, what are you hoping for?
45 more days. I think they've been pushing a lot of vehicles out, and I do like play sets. And I've been last year with Star Wars Vintage Collections, like, they got to come up with a new play set. I was thinking this, thinking that. I never thought they were going to do the Cantina. So with G.I. Joe, probably on the Cobra side of the house, I'm guessing. Hopefully it's the Rattler, but at the same time, could we get a play set on the Cobra side of the house? I don't know. I know, Jay, we were down there at Joe Fest, and we saw a lot of great dioramas and a lot of great 3D printed type of, bunkers and play sets that we could easily go to a local, artist and get it done there. So I don't know. I really don't know. Hopefully it's the Rattler, but, who knows?
Anything's possible. Usual Mike.
I would like to see him do a playset in 6-inch because we don't see them in Star Wars. So it's for G.I. Joe to step forward and say, "Yep, we're going to do a classified 6-inch playset." I just want to see how it looks and how it works. But the rumors are that it is the Rattler, so might have to stick with the aeroplane.
And Michael, I know you have to go, but any thoughts on this one?
It's a good song for the Chili Peppers. Yeah, I gotta go with the rumors, and it's probably gonna be the Rattler, but I would love to see a classified scale Terradrome, to be honest.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I agree. You know,
I will make room for that.
Yeah, no, I totally agree too. You
I
know,
will smash shelves. I will break tables. I will make the room.
it would be glorious for sure. Yeah. And then of course everyone's going to say, "Well, if that came out, where's the flag?" You know, so you know, it never ends, right?
It's parked in the harbor.
Yeah, Harbor.
Scuba Pete put it in the water. It actually floated at Joe Fest. I don't know if you saw that, JB.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was on the water. It was crazy. Michael, I know you got to go, but thanks for being here tonight, my friend. It was wonderful hanging out with you. What are you up to right now, Michael? And how can people reach you?
Oh gosh. Well, first I wanted to give a big shout out to my partner, the Toy Sorceress, who is always working her hiney off on the website. We have so much fun doing it, but yeah, we're doing our countdown to SDCC series on YouTube, and we're always publishing news on the site. So we actually just published Mr. Home Arcade's images from his SDCC exclusive Too Bad. So we're really excited to get that. And thank you, Mr. Home Arcade, for the images. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Home Arcade's dying right now. Michael, thanks
I'm
a lot.
tired, brother. I'm tired.
We're all tired, brother. We're all tired. Thanks again, Michael. Really appreciate it.
Oh my God. So good to be on with JB and usual Mike, and of course yourself. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
All right, good to meet you.
We will see Michael in a few weeks, and he's going to be on our panel, giving his opinion, of course, about leaked ideas and images that we're going to try and figure out what happened there. But Michael,
still trying to figure it out.
Oh, we are still trying to figure. No, I know who the culprit is. I'm going to catch him one day. I'm going to catch him one day.
All right.
It is. Michael, take care. Thanks a lot for everything. Okay, we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye, Michael.
See ya.
Guys, what an amazing evening. We almost made it. You know, there's still chance. There still is a chance, but you know what? At the end of the day, the Cantina has funded, and these two gentlemen have a lot to celebrate and be thankful for. Hopefully, another 45 days before the next Haslab, but we'll see. It's going to be at least another 2 weeks. We know that. Yeah. So we'll see how that one goes. But pardon me, guys. Chaz Guru, some dude built one. It's like 4 or 5 feet. Yes, I saw it. I say massive. Wow. It was in his backyard. That thing is it's gonna get rained on. It's gonna get. I don't know if you guys saw that Terradrome. That Terradrome is huge. It's a 6-inch scale Terradrome. It was absolutely bonkers.
I have seen a photo of that.
Just crazy. Good on him though. Good on him. Toy Sorceress. Heck yeah, Rattler. Michael needs a third Terradrome. He has 2 apparently. So.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Does anybody care about Transformers or Star Wars Haslabs? Like obviously we just had this one. But 6-inch, is there any chance for another 6-inch Haslab? What do you guys for Star Wars? What do you guys? No. Mike's literally
straight up. Every single one they do is a failure. It gets so much. I read the comments online of my videos when I've talking about them in the past. No one's interested. No one's thinking they're a good idea. They're done poorly. They're not a world building idea for some strange reason. They won't work because they've had a 6-inch vehicle. They had a snow speeder, and it was sold at retail, not on Haslab. And because it was so expensive, everyone's like, "It's so big. Do I need it?" You can only use 2 characters with it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, like I'm glad they did it. The Cantina, that exclusive that they did with the. Yeah, I forgot what it.
Yeah, I've got what
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I got the Cantina, put on my little dial, so that got my fix because those vehicles, Mike, you're right. It's not working. I'm content with them not doing it. Don't quit embarrassing yourself, really, because every time when they put something else out there, because I back the Rancor, because who does? I mean, a Black Series, yeah, give me a big beast to put in here with some RTJ, just do some awesome scenes with that. But then they say, here's a bag of bones, a little bit of
Here's a cardboard backdrop. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like poorly done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. I was in on the Rancor too. I thought the Rancor was, if anything, the best idea. But they decided to kibosh that by putting the Haslab right on top of it, basically cannibalizing both markets. Oh no fans would ever would ever want either one or the other. They're not that crazy. Of course we're that crazy. What are you talking about? This is like usual Mike. I mean, that's his entire channel. I mean, like absolutely ridiculous, right? So thanks for that, Hasbro. And then of course we got the Reva lightsaber, all these other projects, which it was such a disappointment. But yeah, I would like JB. I think you're right. I would rather have dioramas like the reissue of the Emperor's Throne. That's a really good idea. You know what I mean? Like a lot of us missed out on that. So
it's coming.
That's exactly. I think that's excellent. I think that's a really good one, right? Rey had her little speeder that they first did when Force Awakens came out. It was not bad.
In 5 POA, yes, right? Yeah.
And,
they did one of Black Series as well, didn't they? Yeah, they did Black Series one as well.
Yeah. And then we still have the regular 6-inch speeders, which look great, right? From Endor. And there's a lot of options for different smaller vehicles, and they're even creating smaller vehicles, just I think for that specific reason. So, Mr. Home Arcade, you seem to be playing with your mic. Is there any anything you'd like to add?
That's what I'm doing. SOS. I was trying to type SOS. No, I gotta go get something to eat. I'm pretty hungry.
All right, brother. Mr. Home Arcade, thank you so much for being here tonight. How can people reach you? What have you been working on lately, other than Too Bad?
Well, I got a couple other videos I'm going to be doing this week. I'm going to be doing a review on some of the Wave 4 of the Turtles of Grayskull. I got the Horde Trooper Prime. I got a couple custom figures, which I'm hoping that you're able to help me out with, Jay. But other than that, that's it. You find me on my channel, Mr. Home Arcade. I'll be there all the time. There you go. That's it.
Absolutely, my friend. Guys, definitely check out Mr. Home Arcade. Follow and like his channel. He did, as we said earlier, just post up a wonderful review on Too Bad from the Masterverse Cartoon Collection. Definitely give that a like and a follow. Tell him that Jay and the rest of the crew sent you. Have a good day. I hope you have a great week, Mr. Home Arcade. We will see you very soon. Take care, my friend.
Oh, it was a pleasure. It was good to meet both y'all in the chat. I know y'all
two big
G.I. Joe fans. I'm sorry I'm not a G.I. Joe fan, but I feel the passion. Trust me, I do. You know what I'm saying? But it was glad to be here. Thanks, Jay, and I'll see you later.
Absolutely. Take care.
Thanks, Home Arcade. He's a lovely bloke.
He is, and there goes the monetization for this video. I mean, just absolutely gone.
A few F-bombs there.
a lot of bombs that will be recognized immediately. But that's okay. We don't do this for the money. We do this because we love hanging out with each other and having a grand old time. Ooh. It's always fun to hang out with you guys. You guys,
Chaz. Yes, I was thinking Death Star. Earlier before the Cantina was announced, I was on a couple lives and I did mention the TVC Death Star. Yeah, absolutely agree with that one.
It's going to be a must-have, I believe, because the last one was cardboard and a few bridges.
That cardboard one is worth $2,000 sealed.
If it's actually intact, yes, I know. Even ruined examples are quite pricey, so it's going to be crazy. Guys, what a countdown tonight! Disappointed, elated? What are your final thoughts on this? Was it a good fun?
I sat here. We had only 3 figures in Greedo, and we stayed in long enough to get an extra 4 arms and 4 eyes. So I'm happy.
JB, you obviously are happy. I mean,
yeah, I'm happy. I was able to push the button, fortunate to push the button. And, it gets me again excited about Star Wars, which again, I know Mike loves, I love, and I can't wait now. I really can't wait. And It'll be fun. It'll be really
It'll be a
fun.
great toy. It'll be once we get them.
Oh, yeah.
It's like August of 2025. Like that's how long we got to wait for it.
And here's the bartender.
He's just teasing,
Right.
teasing like
He's
this.
a
The only one I've got on
bartender,
here-
right?
I've only got this guy.
There,
Oh,
there you go.
That's Bespin Luke.
we're just flexing
Oh,
now.
Here,
Everybody's just
here you
flexing.
go, Luke. Here you go, Luke. Here's your martini, shaken not stirred.
Yeah, this is the only thing I can flex with. There, how's that? I got
Flex
in
all you
Frank-
want.
in
That's
Frank
awesome.
request.
Every time I see that, it reminds me of a cartoon as a kid called The Mysterious Cities of Gold. I
Yes,
love that.
Mysterious
Yeah.
Cities Gold, beautiful,
Yeah.
wonderful
That's
cartoon. Right? They had a couple of remakes recently, 3D versions. I don't know if you saw them, Mike. They're actually a lot of fun. You might want to look them up if you haven't seen them yet. Speaking of Haslab size 6-inch classified, Renegade Biker's in the house, and he is attempting to create his own 3D printed Night Raven. If you guys haven't already, take a look at the Renegade Biker on his Instagram page. He's posting up daily pics. Whenever he has updates about his progress. And Chaz is obviously a fan. A lot of people are very, very excited. Renegade Biker also has a YouTube channel, so he's going to be. He has been posting his progress on there as well. So, guys, definitely give a like and a follow to Renegade Biker 24. Definitely keep an eye on his progress because it might be a blueprint into the future of a 6-inch scale Night Raven, and I think that would be absolutely bonkers if that's the next Haslab. I think I would lose my mind if I saw
Either
Night
or.
Raven.
Yeah, they're both amazing.
Just crazy.
I love it all.
How big would it be though? It would be. I mean, the Dragonfly is already this big, right? You know what I mean? The freaking I can't even get it in a shot. It's huge.
An arm span.
Yeah, it would be the size. I think the Night Raven would be the size of the flag. Well, maybe not that big, but
No, it won't be that big.
yeah, it would be
I
my
think-
coffee table for sure. My coffee table, it would be the size of my coffee table. It would be absolutely ridiculously huge. So, but whatever we get, it's going to happen in a few weeks, and we're gonna celebrate that, guys. And of course, I'm going to go live as often as I can. Well, maybe not live, but I will definitely be broadcasting from San Diego Comic-Con 2024. And I hope you guys will tune in. And
Definitely.
it's going to be a lot of fun getting some coverage on that. JB, my friend,
Sure.
what are you working on, and how can people reach you, brother?
Well, just hanging out. I got the granddaughter for another couple more weeks, so we're just doing local toy hunts, and we're gonna probably do a review with her. So her voice has been on the camera a little bit, and she's a big GI Joe fan. As of just a couple days ago, we watched season 1 and season 2. She knows about. Because when she saw Sergeant Slaughter at Joe Fest, she's like, "Papa, he saluted me," and he saluted her back. So the next couple weeks, hanging out with my granddaughter, doing toy hunts, maybe a couple reviews, nothing more than that. And then July 20th, Charlie's Collectible Show in Stone Mountain, Georgia. If you guys are in the area, our buddy Big Dub, which Jay, you met Big Dub, he's holding a Mythic meetup. And then later on in August, we're going to IshCon in the Raleigh-Durham area. So trying to finish the summer off strong and hang out with great people, the great community that we got. And again, you can follow me, JB's Toy Trunk, on YouTube or on Instagram. And Jay, Mike, thank you for giving me the opportunity to hang out with you guys tonight. It's been fun.
Opportunity, nothing. I am humbled that JB always pops on whenever I ask him to, because I'm an idiot that way. Usual Mike, of course. Mike, always great to see you. We hope to see you more regularly back on your channel, but I know life is hitting you hard, just like the rest of us. But what are you working on, and how can people reach you, my friend?
The next thing I'll be working on is a recap of this cantina. On like the whole story behind it, what you get, and how long is it going to take, and all that. A few things that are coming up is retrospective, I think Jay's called them before, of my Lone Ranger. I have some new stuff talking about some 5POA figures that are new that are coming soon. And my Instagram. Check me out on Instagram, because I've never had so many impressions on Instagram ever. It's like 7,500 for the 30 days. It is Usual Mike Television. Usual Mike TV. But on YouTube, I'm Usual Mike Television. So yeah, thanks for coming along for the ride. And thank you, Jay and JB.
Mike, in the news, Mike's gonna recap the cantina.
Yeah, I'll recap. Talk about all of it. Yeah, something.
Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure, guys. Guys, definitely check out JB's Toy Trunk and Usual Mike TV on YouTube and, of course, on his Instagram page. Guys, thank you so much. It's been a lot of fun. Congratulations to everybody who backed the Cantina. Guys, you're in for a big treat. I hope you have enough room. Knock down some shelves. Do whatever you have to get this thing into your...
Clear out the garage.
Yes, clear out that garage.
But that's the play. Yeah, that's the playpen. That's where the kids play.
And if you can, try to find those vintage collection figures who were up for $10 each and now are selling for like $50 to $60 each, which is absolutely insane.
Bonkers.
Or you can wait for the new releases of these other figures who are going to populate the town of the Cantina. Guys, huge thanks to everybody for hanging out with us. You guys are the best. I will be at San Diego Comic-Con in a couple of weeks, and we will have a panel for Flip Or. And of course, I'm going to be talking more about all the other available items which you can buy, including this coin in Frank We Trust and other collectible items. And of course, hopefully, cross my fingers, news about new and upcoming figures that are going to come across the line. We will see. But the only way you're going to find out for sure is if you're at San Diego Comic-Con in the next couple of weeks. And I hope to see you guys there. JB, Mike, thank you again. Guys, definitely check out these guys' channels. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe, guys. And as always, what the heck? Mike from Tidarium Hangar has just literally snuck in at the last second. I'm still out on this, but it's cool. Mike did not have FOMO, which is strange because, he's in on everything Star Wars. The Tidarium Hangar himself. Good to see you, Mike. Guys, if you haven't already, check out Tidarium Hangar. Mike, a lot of mics here. We always have, always welcome mics.
And J's.
and J's.
JB's.
Yeah, two JBs. This is JB Squared right here. Chaz the Guru. Let's remind ourselves of how lucky we are to be able to buy and enjoy these amazing toys. We are blessed. Yes. There hasn't been a renaissance of toys like this since the 80s. Actually, I'll say the 90s. Toy business was pretty good. So, yes, guys. Absolutely. We are 100% blessed. Tidarium Mike. Wednesday is hump day. Thank you, Mike, for giving us that pep talk. I think usual Mike, isn't it? It's gonna get close to Wednesday for you in a couple of hours, isn't it? Or is that is that another day?
It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday here.
Yeah, so Mike's almost reached Wednesday, so
yeah.
Mike is almost on the hump day. So Mike's hump day is coming close, and of course, I don't know why Tidarium Hangar Mike is talking about Wednesday. We just reached Tuesday, dude. So don't know what that's about, but it is a hump day for everybody. Thank you so much for that, Mike. Good to see you, brother. Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Congratulations again, guys, and make some room because it's coming fast and furious, and we'll see you soon. Good journey, everybody. Geek proud.